Okay, welcome to version 1 of Breakout. Start level 3 here. Excuse me. So you can see I have added better bouncing, better sounds, and fixed the player into the games area as well as the ball. Also the score's going up now. So when we win, we can move on. So let's try level 1. So as you can see, level 1 has the bricks that can be damaged. It doesn't have any extra balls in the upgrades or the bonuses. Missed that one. So you can see the health here in the top corner, and if I miss the ball, it goes down. If I manage to get this thing, it goes up again. So we close this one, we go to level 2. See, level 2 is different again. Well, they're rather fast right now. I think I'm gonna die. Oh, I died. So if you fail, get kicked out, you just have to start again from the beginning. We're getting the things because they're kind of close together. So yeah, the level editor is pretty simple. You just put how many blocks you want and then the numbers that you want to go with it. So if you want a block, you put 1 to 9 in there for how many hits it will take to be destroyed, and then you have a letter for the bonuses. So L is an extra life, B is an extra ball, U is a increase in the speed, and then D is the decrease in speed. So depending on where you put them in this file is where it will appear, and then you just call it the same as the others and then just increase the number for the level that you want. And you can have as many blocks over as you want, just be aware that they might not fit in the screen very well. So you have to play around. Just keep all rows the same, so you pad them all out with zeros. And of course you can add even more down here if you want to, have it further down the screen as well. So let's just say we can add a ball here, and we save this one. So this is level 3 now. So when we run this and go to level 3, we'll have a ball down here, and obviously you can see the blocks have been moved over. Okay, so we won that. So if we wanted to move that ball even further down, we can do that. Move it down even more. And when we run the level again, it's now slightly further down the screen. So as you can see, level editor is nice and simple. We'll just put it back up here. Might be hard to see that small actually, let's just move in a bit, zoom in a bit for you. There we go. So you can see you got 1, 1. So if you wanted to change the health or how many hits it takes, you just change them around like that. Let's just add in another ball over here. So you can see these have got different images now because of the extra health. Of course you can change it to your own images if you want to. And of course adding in extra blocks is just automatically taken care of. It'll work out how many blocks there are when you start your level, and so you don't need to do any calculations for when the player wins or whatever. It will just automatically do that. And then we have settings here, of course, for things like which level you want. So you can change that to match the file name of this text file, how fast the game will be when it starts, and then it gets adjusted by 25% of this every time you get one of those increase or decreases in game, and that can go up until double speed, this speed, or half of this speed. So if you go up and up and up, you get a limit, and then if you go down and down and down, you get limited. Otherwise, the game gets ridiculously fast. And because you can't really control like when the player's going to hit certain upgrades, it sort of makes sense to sort of try and balance that out a little bit. You can adjust how many lives the player starts with, how many points he gets for hitting a block. This sort of is an arbitrary sort of adjustment for the block size, but it also has an auto calculation because of so rather than limit the text file width here, like across in a row, so you can just have as many as you like, it sort of works out a magic number sort of thing, as it were, when it creates the level. If this value is too high, then it will just automatically reduce them down to fit into the game area. You can change the player's paddle size and how high it is, etc. You can change the ball size, the overlay, of course, the score positioning and how big the text is, the live icon and all of that. You can adjust the play area, of course, the prompts and the angles, and whether you want to actually see the little corners in the game or not. So these little crosses down here and up here sort of show where the walls are effectively. I haven't really added them in as a visual, but you can see the ball bounces off the side here. You could always just add that in on your own overlay if you want to. Rather than have this blue background go like all the way around, you could add it. Try and refine it. Not going to bother adding in extra settings for walls. It'll just be fine. You can always do that yourself.